Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. XRP is dead and a scam? Okay, we've got a very controversial topic here by Nick, who is Encash official, very prominent influencer in the crypto space. And he's done a real great post here, and I think this is very appropriate to see right now. It's very apt because, you know, we're in a time where things are not really going great in terms of the price action of XRP. You know, people are beat down right now. The market's definitely took its toll. You know, XRP's price actions definitely took its toll. And look, as I've said to you guys before, I'm one with you guys. I'm one with the people. So I'm not trying to act like I don't understand your frustrations. I do get it. But this is why overall, I'm not just kind of running for the hills with XRP and just getting out. Like, this post will really explain the way investors really do think. Like when you're, you know, when you've done your research and you've kind of been around the block with this kind of stuff, this will explain the general thought process of an investor. So I'm going to go through this because I thought it was really good and really breaks it down very succinctly. And I think it's something that you guys really should want to hear right now. And hopefully it just may give you a different way of looking at things, because price, when it comes to crypto, right, it's not just XRP. And I think this is the problem. What happens is a lot of people are only invested in one coin. And so when that coin is not performing well, they're just listening to what other people are saying. And so they're frustrated because they're just waiting on this one coin because it's the only one they have. And it's not taking off. And so they're getting frustrated. They're saying a lot of negative things. And they also harbor that negativity, right? They start to grow that same kind of resentment. And then they become negative themselves as well. The problem is that if you was to just look out and look at other cryptos, you will see that it's not just XRP that's having a bad time. Like, there are other cryptos out there that are also struggling. Like, this is how it goes with the market. So while we can say, yes, the price action has been a little bit disappointing, the market rotates, guys. The market will generally move together, but then it will rotate. That's how this works. That's what a bull run is. It's money flows into one crypto, they get the maximum value out of that. They rotate into another crypto, get the maximum value out of that, they rotate into another crypto. That's how this works. But then when we do look at how XRP has performed in the past, when it had its rally in 2017, we all know that XRP was the last one to take off, right? But it was also the most powerful. So not to say that that's exactly how it's going to happen again next time, because we don't know that. But if that is the case, then this action really isn't that surprising, right? So there's these things that we also have to consider. So let's get into the post that Encash has done, and then we can discuss this a little bit further. So we have here, XRP is dead and a scam. This is what the XRP crowd is yelling and screaming. The FUD and negativity is getting louder day by day. Remember what I always say, quote, the bottom won't feel like the bottom, unquote. The reason for that is because the overall sentiment will persuade you that it's dead, you should move on, etc. November 2022, the general consensus was that the snowball effect of FTX was going to bring down Binance, Coinbase, Crypto.com, and so many other exchanges. This was peak fear, peak negativity. All hope was lost. And what happened next was January 2023. The market erupted and completely shut the bears down. When it comes to XRP, it is and never will be an easy hold. Why? Because of times like these. Prominent names flipping bearish, FUD flooding the social streets, and everyone has given up on the idea that it will ever make a new all-time high again. The chart below is the XRP/Bitcoin price chart. As you can see, it's basically in free fall. Now you might be saying, quote, Nick, all of these other altcoins are mooning. They are doing X amount of gains while XRP does nothing, unquote. The truth about this statement is that there will always be a basket of altcoins moving against your positions, and it will feel like you picked the wrong ones. You can't be caught up in just comparing one coin to another in this space, or it will drive you crazy. Another big thing to note is that Bitcoin itself didn't even make a new all-time high. we are still early into this run, and we need to see Bitcoin make a new all-time high and altcoin dominance rising once Bitcoin dominance tops. I see the emotions at peak levels around the XRP community, and it's crazy to see at this point of the cycle. I will repeat it again, not everyone will make it, and emotions/patience is the biggest motivator of that. There are many altcoins right now that aren't doing much versus other altcoins, and that's because of money flowing into specific plays. Or because a project isn't pumping the way you think it should, doesn't mean it's a scam, dead, or a S-word coin. Bitcoin dominance is still over 50% plus, and will continue to rally until Bitcoin hits a new all-time high. And then we look for weakness. That is when money flows from Bitcoin to ETH, and down the line with most altcoins pumping hard. I see countless comments on my YouTube videos where it's just negative posts regarding Casper, Quant, HBAR, XDC, etc. Guess what these comments are all alluring to? Price action. And that's the only thing the retail crowd cares about. They don't even look at the drivers behind the price action. At the end of the day, XRP will have its time in the sun. Until then, avoid falling into the trap of listening to illogical nonsense that's fueled by price action expectations falling through. Okay, great post there. Real great post, to be honest with you, and this is the stuff that I'm trying to show you guys, because I've had it recently with like my HBAR videos as well. Like, a lot of people are really frustrated with HBAR, but HBAR's had a bit of a rally recently, so I think a lot of that has changed until, you know, the price dips again. But when you're following like the retail crowd, it becomes a thing where like they're so fickle, because the price jumps up a bit and everyone's happy, the price dips a bit and everybody's sad. And there's no in between. There's no, you know, calm or anything like that. It's just literally they're either happy or sad. They're either angry or elated. It really is. There's no in between. There's no just, okay, this is good, or, you know, it's not bad. Let's just see how things go. It's just always one extreme to the other, black or white. And that's the problem, because when you are thinking that irrationally, it's hard to just get the logic, and it's hard to not be blinded by your emotions, right? And this is the kind of stuff that affects the market. It's like some negative news comes out, right, about XRP. Oh my God, this is terrible, I'm going to sell. And then they sell. But then if you actually look at the article that's came out and read the whole thing, you'll see that it's really not that bad. You know, like, people will just see like a headline and think, oh my God, this is terrible. And the thing about that is, when it comes to media, it's a known thing that people will create clickbait to get you to want to read the article. So if you're just reading the headline, you've got to understand that this is trying to allure you in to get you to read the article. So it's always going to be very extreme, whether it's positive or negative, because they're trying to get your attention. So don't ever take a headline at just face value, because the likelihood is when you actually read the article, it won't be as bad as what it seems. And so it's always about getting the greater context, because once you've got that, you can make an informed decision. Yeah, once you've got all the facts and you've read it all the way through, you can then make a decision on how you feel. But this is the other thing. A lot of people are letting price action dictate how they feel. The problem with that is, look, we all know that the price action isn't how we would want it to be. And I'll be the first to say this, the price action has been disappointing. But it's not been enough to shake me out, because when it's all said and done, I do not think this is the end for XRP. And that's the difference. I can admit when I say, hey, yeah, the price action hasn't been great right now. Yeah, cool, I can say that. But do I think that XRP is dead? No, not at all. And this is the other thing that you guys have got to consider about this. We're still in a retail market. So when you're looking at price action based on a retail market, it's kind of hard to really give any kind of, you know, credence to it, because retail is very, as I said earlier, fickle, very fickle, because you don't know what they want to do. Like, they can be happy at one moment, they can be sad at one moment. All it takes is a very strong headline or a bit of a news article or something like that, and that can just shake them out of whether they want to panic sell or whether they want to FOMO buy. And so when it's so easily to manipulate a crowd like that, judging things on price action, it's not really the best way to go, right? So this is why when we're looking at it from this perspective, the retail market isn't the best way to determine whether something's valuable or not, because it's illogical. Like, think about Pepe. Pepe took off. Dogecoin took off. Do you think those were logical plays? No, that's crazy. Like, Dogecoin is a meme coin. Pepe is a meme coin. They don't serve no purpose. It's completely illogical that those coins took off. But it happened. And that's what I'm talking about when we say about a retail market. That's the difference when we're talking about retail speculation. Now, when you start to come to like a utility market, it's completely different, because the coins are getting picked up that actually serve a purpose. The coins that actually do something. So when you start thinking about it from that aspect, we're talking about a whole different ball game. And that's the thing that you got to understand with this. And so I'm not saying that I'm sitting here just waiting for a utility market, because if this next bull run comes in, which I do believe will still be a retail market, like I do think there will be more institutions getting involved, but it will still be a retail market at this point in time, I'm going to take some profits if XRP does well. So I'm not saying that I'm just going to hold on to my XRP until a utility market comes in, because I don't know how long it will take for utility to actually come through. Like, I don't know how long it will take for a utility market to come in. So until that time, yes, I'm definitely willing to take some profits, even if it's just for the short term, to keep me stable and happy to wait for the long term, right? So I'm not saying that you need to just wait for that utility market, but I'm just saying that you've got to understand that this is something that could be playing a part in the actual price action. Do you see what I'm saying? And so I think this was a really good explanation in regards to, you know, how this is looked at and the way people are, because, you know, it's easy to be in like the echo chamber, as I said earlier. Like, it's easy to be in the thing where you're just seeing everybody talking about negative about XRP, so then you just jump on that bandwagon because you're frustrated as well. And it's easy to start like pointing fingers, you know, blaming Ripple, blaming developers, whatever, blaming the XRP coin. But it's like, you've got to understand what you're invested in, because if you understand what you're invested in, you can know whether you've got the conviction of your investment or not, right? If you truly believe in what XRP can do, and I'm not talking about hype prices here when I say this, but I'm just saying about it gaining value. I'm just talking about general value. At the end of the day, I don't know how high XRP is going to go. I don't believe it's going to go up to like $10,000 and stuff like that, but I still believe that XRP can be a very valuable asset. I do truly believe that, right? So for me personally, I'm definitely still willing to hold. Like, I'm not here thinking that XRP's dead. I'm not here thinking that XRP's a scam. I think that's just people who are really blinded by their emotions right now because they're frustrated. And so now they're just angry. And when you're seeing other coins take off, yeah, you do feel a bit frustrated because you've had to wait longer because you've not had your moment. But that's just the way this goes. Like, when you're just looking at the cryptos that have made it, you've got to think about all the other crypto holders. Like, there's 20,000 plus cryptos out there. So do you think everybody right now is sitting on a profit? Or do you think that there's many other people out there who are also holding cryptos that are frustrated because Solana's taken off and they weren't in Solana? Right? Like, this is the way it goes. So it's the thing where you've just got to have patience. Like, you've invested in something that you believe in, so you've just got to wait it out and see how it goes. Now look, if we have the bull run and it's disappointing for XRP, then let's just say that. We'll call it for what it is, and then we'll see, is there a problem here? But saying it at this point when we're not even really in the alt season, like we haven't even had a chance to see what XRP does, it's a bit premature. Do you see what I'm saying? It's because people are expecting it because they've seen Solana do well, so now they just want to see the price pumping. You've got to wait. You've got to see what happens. Like, we have got no control over when this happens. We just have to wait and see how it goes. So for me personally, I still believe when it does take off, it will have a good run. That's my personal opinion. Obviously, I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. So for me, I'm not willing to just sell right now, because this to me would be like the worst time to sell. Why would I sell now when I've not even seen what XRP can do in the bull run? I'm at least going to wait and see what happens first. Do you know what I mean? So I hope this has been useful for you guys, because as you just saw here in the post, like one of the things that Nick said, which I thought was very relevant, he said in his YouTube videos, he sees posts regarding Casper, Quant, HBAR, XDC, etc. So it isn't just XRP. And that's what I'm saying, like, because we're not in the full action of a bull run and we've seen Solana really take off, everybody's like, okay, so where's our price action? Where's our price action? Look, you've got to wait. Yeah, like Solana's had its moment, so now we've got to wait and see what next crypto has its moment. Like, that's just how it goes. And the point that I'm trying to show to you guys is, if you start looking around and start looking at other cryptos, you will see that there's other people who feel exactly the same about their cryptos. So it's not just XRP. It's really not. So that's just some food for thought. So hopefully this is something that's been helpful for you guys, because I know it's a very frustrating time now, and I do understand it. So I'm not trying to act like, you know, this is silly the way you're thinking. I get it, we're human, but we've just got to have patience, guys. We just got to have a bit more patience to see how this goes. But everything's looking good at the moment. I can't see any reasons to why XRP shouldn't do well in a bull run. So let's see what happens, right? Let's see how things go from here. But what do you guys think? XRP dead and a scam. Do you agree with this? Do you have any reason to believe why XRP is dead and a scam? Do you think this is the true height of XRP's price and it will only go down from here? Or do you not agree with this? Do you not think that XRP is dead or a scam? And if you don't think it is, why not? And where do you think that XRP could go price-wise from here? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.